Hi, this is Maria from Raw, Really Awesome Women, reporting in again on day number 3 of Brad's 7-day raw food challenge. And so what was interesting about day number 3 to me was that the hunger levels really seemed to diminish. I feel like at this point what happens is that there's no longer any spiking or maybe unreal pangs of food hunger. It's actually when you're hungry, you're really hungry. And so today was probably, let's think, I had a smoothie for breakfast and nibbled on some grapes and bananas in between, and then I had a big salad for lunch, and then I did another semi-smoothie type of combo thing for dinner, which doesn't seem like it's a whole lot of food, but yet I feel perfectly fine and content. Significantly less than what I would have eaten in the past. So as much as I'm reluctant to think of being on this program on a permanent basis, I could see how over time you really could adjust to it. And of course, if I would do a little bit more research and start to expand on my diversification of menu, it would probably really give me enough momentum to keep going. I did do a little research in the meantime, and I actually pulled out a few recipe books. What really inspired me initially to even contemplate doing a program like this was The Art of Living, of Raw Food Living by, let's see, I'm going to show you this book, if you can see this. Here we go. The Art of Raw Food Living by Doreen Virtue. And I love this book. It has a lot of really, really pretty colored pictures in it. And the recipes are all from this really high-end restaurant that Doreen and another person own out in California. However, for somebody that's kind of just starting on the raw food journey, I felt like the recipes were just maybe a little bit beyond my scope. There's a lot of food elements that one isn't normally very knowledgeable or have access to or even familiar with on this raw food eating program. And it's like anything else, it's just an adjustment time frame. So I'm not really sure if I want to go too deep into this, but it certainly is something to aspire for. However, with that in mind, I actually found this other lovely, lovely book. It's called The Raw Truth by Jordan Rubin. And trying to figure out how to line this up with the camera. Cool book. Really cool book. Lots of really good information in it about raw programs. And in the back, some really interesting and semi easy recipes to follow. In fact, maybe somebody can help me out and answer a question here, because I saw some recipes in here on even how to make various types of ice cream and smoothies, and what they reference a lot is that you utilize raw milk. Well, I'm doing this non-dairy thing anyway, so I don't drink milk, and I usually substitute with something like coconut milk, raw coconut milk. So I'm wondering if I can actually, when it ever references raw milk, if I could actually substitute that with coconut milk or rice milk or almond milk or some type of variation of that. So if anybody has an answer and they happen to listen to this video, please post it for me. That would be really, really wonderful, and thank you. But in conclusion, or as I get close to the conclusion of this little update for today, what I really wanted to share with you was that I did a little trip down to my local health food store, and I stumbled upon this wonderful item, which is, ooh, can you believe this? Raw, help me out here, raw chocolate. Raw chocolate. Yeah, it's really raw. Super seeds. It's got all kinds of flax, and it's raw organic chocolate and fearless. It's telling me that it's fearless. So I'm going to open this sucker up, and I think that we should just try this together, because this is, oh gosh, even the internal packaging is really nice. Well, look how cute this is. It makes you feel bad to open it up and eat it. But I'm going to get over the guilt because it says to be fearless, and I'm going to do that. And oh my goodness, this is so funny because this is a hoot, people. Look. It's like already bitten into. Is that a joke? You have no idea how much money I paid for this. This should be a full candy bar, okay? Really, really. So expensive. They bit into my candy bar. Maybe like that piece is like somewhere hidden in the wrapping. No, it's not. It's it is. Okay, so here I'm going to rip a piece off. I guess I'll finish the other half of what's already bitten into. Let's see what it tastes like. I feel like I should savor it. You know, it's really good. It really is good. It tastes very concentrated, like chocolatey, but without obviously real chocolate in it. And, you know, I'm going to say something that you probably don't want to hear, but this would be really good with a cup of coffee. I'm sorry. It's one of the few things that I just really am having a strong desire for. Still, I love organic black coffee. So, I'll finish up with this piece of chocolate and sign out once again. This is Maria, day number 3 of Brad's Raw Food Challenge, and signing out, and see you again tomorrow for day number 4. Holy mackerel, almost halfway through.